What's up, everybody? Unrested back again with J News with Gaijin Views. Today I'm going to talk about our two stories in a little bit different manner, just going off the cuff, first giving you the headline and then giving you my own personal related opinion. It is not fact, it is merely theory, and me just kind of ranting, raving, and having fun with the topic. Starting first with Tokyo. In Tokyo now, one of the main subway lines, the JR line, will be given 143 stations will be given Wi-Fi connection. And so you can be on the train and use Wi-Fi with your cell phone and or smartphone and or laptop, iPad, whatever you're using that can connect to the internet. I'm always kind of surprised when I see stuff like this because I don't know about you, but before I came to Japan and when I thought about Japan, I always thought of it as being at the top of the line as far as technology and being tech savvy. And really, this day and age, it's South Korea that's kind of at the top of the line as far as always being on the cornerstone of what's the newest technology or how to be wired. You would be surprised how little a lot of people know about computers here. Computers in the home or home PCs were not really too popular until a little bit after the bubble era ended because mostly laptops were still big, bulky, and super expensive. Desktops were too big to actually fit into the very small apartments that a lot of people had here. And if you remember correctly, CR2, cathode ray tube monitors were commonplace, and those things were gigantic too. Let's be honest, they were quite massive and bulky. I mean, the desktop tower combined with a CRT monitor is like a small refrigerator. And so those weren't too common in the average Japanese mansion, which means one room apartment. So they're a little bit behind sometimes as far as the normal home PC user. I've encountered people in Japan before who don't know simple things about computers, like you can have multiple tabs open in a Internet Explorer. And I'm talking just basic Internet Explorer, not like Chrome or Firefox. Some people don't even know that there is Chrome and Firefox. Or I remember working as an ALT a long time ago, and now the man was a bit old. He was 50, 60 years old, and he didn't know that he could have two programs opened in Windows, even though that's exactly what Windows is completely based around and why it is called Windows, because you have multiple windows open. He was literally using two computers, one with a word processor opened on one and one with the internet opened on one, looking at the internet and typing on the other computer. And it just amazed me. When I showed him that he could have both programs opened on one computer, he was just like blown away. And also, one thing, and you may notice this right away when you come to Japan, if you type, people are always amazed by how fast you type. Now, I have a bit of a theory on that, why people can type faster in English than they can in Japanese. A lot of times in Japanese, first you're typing out the kana, the katakana, the pronunciation of the word, and then you're choosing the kanji that you want, because many times you use the exact same kana, but the kanji changes. For example, the word hachi is 8, it's also a B, and it's also a bowl. So there's different kanjis for each one of those. It's the same pronunciation no matter what. Hachi, hachi. And that may be the reason that they first have to type, then select, then hit enter. Whereas we just type. That's it. We don't have like a second and a third step. But they'll be amazed by how fast you type a lot of the times. Like I remember writing reports up at schools and people just being like, "Sugo hayai." Like they just couldn't imagine me typing that fast. I'm like, I'm actually very, very slow compared to my mother who types like roughly a billion words a second. Moving on from there, I want to just get into the next topic, and it's one that kind of saddens me because I've seen this happening for a long time. Nintendo, company that I grew up with, I had an NES almost as soon as they came out, and I've played through every single system so far. I guess I don't have a Wii U. Okay, so I haven't played through the Wii U. The Wii U looked like a bad choice. They've been in the red. They've been falling apart for a while now, and with the release of Pokemon, the newest Pokemon game, what is it? The blue and red one, Ruby and Diamond? Do I have that correct? I'm sorry, I should keep up better. I really like Pokemon. I played X and Y and got all the way through it. With the release of that game sold so well that a lot of the executives now are not thinking about upgrading any aspect of their system or launching anything onto other forms such as iApps or anything like that. And it's kind of continuing to help them degenerate into a company that's being far outsold by Sony PlayStation, which PlayStation is the only thing keeping Sony alive, and even Xbox, which if you're losing to Xbox, I mean, you're really losing out. The 3DS by far keeps all of Nintendo afloat. I mean, anybody who does a little bit of market research on them can find that out. And now they're trying to come out with this new 3DS. It's been out for a while now, and I mean, it feels like a total scam to me. I don't know how you feel about the new 3DS. It's literally called the new 3DS. I'm not just saying it's new. It is new, but it's also called the new 3DS. And I just feel like it's a lot of gimmicky stuff. Wii U wasn't that much better than the Wii. That's why I wasn't even interested in picking one up. And they're keeping themselves afloat with older titles, which they kind of keep, close to their chest the whole time. They don't play those cards until they absolutely get too close to degenerating into a bankrupt company. And it's sad to see. I want to see Nintendo succeed. I want to see them return to the glory days of NES. I want to see them be innovative. I want to see them come out with more titles than just the same rehashed 6 titles, Zelda, Mario, and, Metroid. What we got the same couple of titles they come out with over and over again. Yeah, I'm really excited about Smash Brothers. I want to play it, but it's the same thing again and again. And that's cool. I like updates. I like new Mario Karts. But I miss the time when they were innovative, when they were ahead of the game, when they were, up against the entire market and pushing the top levels of what these different consoles could do. It's a sad thing to see, and I totally hope for the most part that they never ever go bankrupt. I hope they stay around for as long as they possibly can, but I will be honest with you, things do look grim. Anyway, that is J News for today and my own personal opinion on both of those subjects. If you like what you saw here today, please like, comment, and subscribe. I am Unrested.